Hispanic Ministries of the Mennonite Education Agency. We provide biblical education mainly in the United States, where millions of Hispanics live throughout the United States. Our focus is biblical and theological education in the Anabaptist tradition, aimed at men and women leaders in Spanish-speaking congregations.
We Hispanics are a fairly diverse community, in addition to being the largest minority in the entire United States, and this is also reflected in our presence within the context of the Mennonite Church in the United States. Our students are mostly leaders who serve the Lord and the Church with all their hearts, committed to the mission of God and the Christian life. Our study approach is based on knowledge of the migratory realities that develop social and economic life in the United States. At Hispanic Ministries, our mission is a path that is equipping and accompanying people who dream of improving themselves professionally and ministerially through a comprehensive education.
We are born as a deep expression of faith in Jesus Christ and love for church and society. We believe that the church today more than ever is called to be plural and inclusive, with the different ways of understanding faith and walking in the sandals of Jesus. For this reason, we believe that biblical and theological educational preparation is essential. We draw from years of experience working in Hispanic faith communities and offer training through academic programs.
Anabaptist Bible Institute. Founded in 1988, the Anabaptist Bible Institute is a ministerial training, biblical, and theological education program. We train men and women for ministry within the church. The Anabaptist Bible Institute is committed to Hispanic leadership training, offering biblical foundations with a curriculum rich in biblical study, history of radical reform, ministerial and pastoral training, which when fully developed grants a diploma after 2.5 years of training. The Anabaptist Bible Institute works through in-residence and virtual study centers. In reality, it is a school without walls, where the greatest effort falls on the discipline of the student who longs for a good level in his own learning process.
Hispanic Anabaptist Biblical Seminary. It is a college-level program that offers online courses and is aimed at active church leadership or for those who feel the call in ministerial service. Our teachers are leaders with extensive ministerial experience who have designed their courses based on their theological knowledge and their praxis with the church. Our curriculum or study program has an approach to biblical narrative, applying critical thinking in the following areas: Bible as the Word of God, pastoral ministry, Christian formation, biblical theology, pastoral counseling, and church history.
Graduate Certificate in Theology. It is the most demanding and academically advanced program. This 21 credit hour program is in partnership with the Anabaptist Mennonite Bible Seminary AMBS. Those who participate in this program will eventually have a postgraduate certificate in theology and, if the student so desires, after extra time of study, a degree in divinities. Classes are taught entirely in Spanish. It is designed to provide professionals, congregational leaders, and bivocational pastors with a foundation in theological and biblical study, considering a more complete integration of theological studies into their work and ministry along with spiritual enrichment.
Continuing education by Zoom. 6-week continuing education is offered once a year with relevant and current topics in the psychological, spiritual, and academic areas. It is designed to meet conference ministerial credential requirements. It is also open to leaders of the congregations, making continuing education an opportunity to keep congregational education aware of the present of the church and connected to relevant topics that interest and impact the church.
Ongoing education and subscription videos. Previous ongoing education classes are permanently available in pre-recorded videos on the Hispanic Ministries website. This allows people to take classes on their own time and at their own pace. When they complete each course by meeting all the requirements, students receive a certificate.
Detective Bible School for Adults. It is an exciting detective study of Bible stories to be completed in 15 weeks. It contains activities, worship, projects, skits, decorative ideas, graphics, and other dynamics. A selection designed for Christian learning for the youngest children with a community focus where families and the church are involved in the educational process.
Llegó un momento de anabautismo. En este podcast conocerán historias de amigos y amigas anabautistas, sus vidas, su oficio, historia de...
The podcast A Moment of Anabaptism is produced monthly, and its mission is to keep our experiences as Anabaptists alive in the collective memory by showing the actions of God in the community. Our guests always give us deep learning talks that make our hearts vibrate and manage to challenge and inspire us in our daily lives.
Ante todo, queremos agradecer a un momento de anabautismo.
Mennonite Magazine is a digital information medium with photos, news, articles, and life stories and chronicles that is distributed to more than 700 monthly subscribers. This is our monthly brushstroke to keep the Hispanic church connected and informed of news that is relevant at the congregational level or the Hispanic church in general. The educational vision of Hispanic Ministries has many ways to bless the Hispanic church, so if you want to be part of this community, you can do so in the following ways. First of all, if you want to be a student or participate in some of our educational programs, go to our website www.hispanicminota.org so you can learn about each of our programs and register for the one you want. But perhaps you think that at the moment you do not want to study, or perhaps you have already finished your educational process with us, but you still feel the call to help us. Then you can donate to Hispanic Ministries in our PayPal account finance@mennoniteeducation.org. Finally, don't forget to follow us on our social networks. You can find us on both Facebook and Instagram at Mennonite.